Bet you've all been wondering where I've been at. Well, tonight I'm back live on YouTube and I'm going to be catching you all up on the latest regarding what's been happening with myself and my channel. And I'm also going to be making you all aware of a very major live tutorial I'm going to be doing here on my channel regarding OBS, Open Broadcast Software. Just 2 days before YouTube shuts down Hangouts on Air, which is what I'm trying to say. So stick around for all that and much, much more that's coming right up. Live from Northern California. Welcome to another episode of Navigating the Modern World with none other than me, Coach Eli. And if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing and then banging that bell. And after banging that bell, if that pop-up box pops up, make sure that you select all notifications, and that way you won't miss anything. You won't miss a single thing when it comes to getting a better grip on your life. Ooh, wee. All right. Welcome everyone. How is everybody doing tonight? It's great to be back on the air. I took several days off. Oh, by the way, let me mention one more thing here. I want to thank everybody that's been subscribing lately and banging the bell. I have temporarily turned off my subscriber count once again because some people out there like to, fuck around with their sock accounts and fluctuate the number. So I'm not feeding into that stuff. I've kind of been disabling things that people have been attacking just so, I try to soften that a little bit and more so focus on my message. So just in case you're wondering, that's why the sub count is not there. But people have been subscribing. They've been banging that bell. And I've also been looking into my analytics. Well over 50% of my subscribers now have actually banged the bell. Now, in addition to banging the bell after clicking subscribe, you also need to make sure that on your mobile device, your tablet or your iPhone or Android mobile device, you have to make sure that you're set to receive all notifications at a device level. So it's not just good enough to click subscribe and then bang the bell. You have to make sure that your mobile device is set at a device level through your settings to receive all notifications through the YouTube app. I've got almost 30% of my subscribers receiving all notifications on their device, and over 50% receiving notifications in general. That's on YouTube and their device as well. So make sure you go in there and check those settings to make sure that you get the notifications when myself or other favorite content creators go live or put out a new video. You'll get notified right away on your phone, which is more than likely where you're viewing this. So folks, I'm not going to be on too terribly long tonight. Most of you aren't even aware I'm here. I have not promoted this event. I did not promote this stream through the Discord. I didn't schedule the event far in advance. I just kind of put it together at the last minute because I'm not concerned if people are here for the live. I just want people to get the information. Okay, so first of all, let me tackle what's been going on behind the scenes with me. I've had a lot of things come up between all my ventures. I've had a bunch of insurance clients to deal with, an unusual amount of requests lately, so I had to focus on that. That's what's paying my bills for the time being. And I've also had some things to take care of regarding my YouTube channel and my secondary YouTube channel. I've been taking care of some stuff also on my Patreon. I've been adding some content on there and kind of just shifting things around because if you haven't heard, there are some major changes coming to YouTube, more than likely starting August 1st. Now, there are some content creators out there that have been saying on August 1st, you're no longer going to be able to, talk about other creators. And that's the furthest thing from the truth. There hasn't been any official statement made on it yet. Basically, what happened was there's a major event every year called VidCon. And it's a major event where lots of sponsors and lots of, famous YouTubers, and even any YouTuber that can make it out there can go and meet other YouTubers and listen to presentations. And then YouTube typically will send a few representatives to do some, presentations as well. Well, one of the YouTube employees, made a presentation regarding creator versus creator content is going to be looked at much more closely. Now, that doesn't mean you can't talk about other creators anymore. It doesn't mean that you can't criticize or critique creators, but you have to do it in a reasonable way. You have to do it with tact, and your criticism has to be constructive. It cannot be in an attacking manner. And I've never, ever once attacked any legitimate creators out there, people that are reasonable. I will admit I have been attacked, so I've attacked the people back that have attacked me. And that's as far as, me violating that new guideline they're going to be put into place soon has gone. That's as far as that's gone, which is what I'm trying to say. But I'm stopping that today, effective immediately. I'm not going to even be defending myself or, attacking back towards the people that have attacked me. Now, there's nobody chatting here. We have 16 in the box, and this is kind of interesting here. Why is this not updating here? Let me see. Let me just check something here really quickly, because this is not updating. I want to check my chat out. Let me just give me a second here. All right, yeah, there we go. Let me just check the other screens if they're working. It should be updating. Yeah, I had this stream set to unlisted, and then I put it to public, so that might have affected my chat from updating. I'm fixing that right now in case I need to use any of my other screens. So give me just a second, folks. And then it should be good. Okay. Almost set. Yeah, I was wondering why I wasn't seeing any chats coming through. Okay, now I can see them. Welcome, Hank Hill's Flat Ass Test. Hank Hill's Flat Ass. I don't like that name. I don't like sock account derogatory names. So unless you identify yourself and let me know who you are, I'm going to just ban you within 2 minutes. So let me know who you are, because I'm not going to be dealing with those trolling names. I'm trying to be nice just in case you're somebody new, but I think you're a sock. So identify yourself within 2 minutes, or I'll have 8-Bit Reactor, who's a moderator in the chat, or myself will ban you personally. How long have you been on for, bro? I may have to step away shortly. I've been on for about 15, 20 minutes, Hank, but I don't like your trolling nature already. I can spot trolling behavior instantly, and I don't tolerate it here. So like I said, Hank, identify yourself. Let me know who you are and how you found out about this, because if not, I'm just going to ban you. I'm not looking to deal with any trolls. I'm done. Trolls get banned automatically here. And soon enough, YouTube's going to be hitting the trolls a lot heavier with all the changes they're making. So, anyway, getting a lot of messages behind the scenes here. People asking if I'm okay. How am I doing? I got a message from Susie Q. I'm doing quite well. I don't know if you're listening to the stream, Susie, but I'm on live right now. I'll try to get back to you later tonight. And that's that. All right. So anyway, so, as far as this creator versus creator thing goes, I am not trolling. I am BBB trying to make amends. Nope, you're gone, dude, because you talked shit about me. You're gone. Because you called me a fraud, man. You called me a fraud in Jamie's channel, and I didn't appreciate that, and that's bullshit. You're never welcome back again, BBB. You're gone. You're done. Hey, Turbo Alpha, long time no see, Coach. Yeah, I'm back. I've been taking a little bit of a break here. Yeah, Blue Ball Brandon, enough said, dude. You called me a fraud, whether you were saying it in a joking manner or not. That's not a joke to me. I don't appreciate that. I'm not going to deal with your trolling nature. You want me to unban you, Blue Ball Brandon? You send me a $100 PayPal donation, and I'll give you another chance. Put your money where your mouth is, or you're never coming back. You're done. Keep coming back on your socks, and I will remove you. Hey, Susie, welcome to the show. I got your message. I'm sure you've been listening. I'm not going to be on too terribly long, folks. Probably just another 30 minutes or so, if that. So, yes, this creator versus creator thing, you're still going to be able to critique people's videos. You're still going to be able to, give constructive criticism. You just can't attack people and call them derogatory slang names. And I've been guilty of doing that myself before. But here's the thing. I've never once called anybody anything derogatory that respected me. The only people that I ever attacked were the people that have initially attacked me. And I'm not even going to go there anymore. Now, if I come across a group of people that are derogatory in the future, I will talk about them and I will call them out, but I will do it in a more professional manner. I'm not going to use any racial slurs or any homosexual slurs or anything like that. I've been guilty of that, and it was never my intention of doing that. So for those creators out there that are saying, YouTube is going to be cracking down if you talk about any other creators, that's a bunch of garbage. You just have to do it with more tact. You have to be more reasonable. You have to do it more constructively and professionally. Okay? And that's as far as that goes. Okay? Besides that, most of you are aware of the things I've been dealing with. If you're new here for the very first time, this is not going to matter to you. I've been going through some stuff on my channel, dealing with some creators from the past that just, have continued to attack me, that have continued to relay my live streams and rebroadcast all that. I've been behind the scenes dealing with that with the right people, and that's as far as I'm going to go with what I'm going to say in regards to that. And that's another thing that's taken a lot of time, which is why I haven't been live on the air for the past several days. I've had some maintenance to do. And, when you have these things that are affecting your brand, even if you ignore certain things on YouTube, no matter how much you ignore them, it's up to your audience to ignore these things as well. And when your audience goes back and forth and doesn't ignore stupid shit, it affects you to the point of where it's not even worth coming out to go live. Coming out here to go live, which is what I'm trying to say. So, instead of doing streams that weren't going to gain me any traction or move me forward in any way, I decided to do some maintenance behind the scenes to take care of some things. So, for the most part, the things that have been hindering my progress stop, and then I come back, when that's done. And pretty much, from what I've heard and seen behind the scenes, it looks like most of the BS is going to be stopping effective immediately. And even if it doesn't stop right away, if it happens every now and then, we're just going to ignore it, folks. We got to move forward. I've done everything I can to protect myself, my channel, and my brand behind the scenes. And once again, that's as far as this is gonna go here. We've got 20 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Lucy, welcome to the show. Deidre Peterson, welcome to the show. Michelle Verico, welcome to the show. I'm glad you folks are all here. I've mentioned what's been going on with me. Give me a second. I need to get back to this text. Give me a second here. Hang on. I know this is not the most professional show, but I kind of threw it together at the last minute. I really wasn't too prepared for this, but I wanted to touch base with people. Okay, so let's talk about the free extensive OBS training that's going to be happening on my channel this Tuesday, July 30th, 2019. Now, most of you are aware that on August 1st, YouTube's going to be shutting down Hangouts on Air, and I've received many requests from people that, care about me and my work to help these people out, regarding how to use OBS, Open Broadcast Software, and, how we can continue to bring people on panels and do our live shows, since Hangouts on Air is going to be shut down on August 1st, which is, what is it, a week away now? It's about 8 days away right now, 7.5 days away. Yeah, I know, Dieter, you haven't been around. No worries. Welcome back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. But from what I know, as far as I know, the consumer version of Hangouts on Air, the consumer version of Hangouts, not the on-air version, is still going to be available until the end of the year. If you go to hangouts.google.com, you'll be able to access the consumer version of Hangouts, which pretty much does the same thing that Hangouts on Air does, with the exception that, you can't broadcast directly from YouTube. You can't set up a quick live stream through YouTube. And the consumer version of Hangouts does not have some of the fancy features that Hangouts on Air has, such as being able to control the volume from individual, users or individual people that come on your show. And it also does not have the kick function. So basically, if you're using the consumer version of Hangouts, through OBS, once YouTube shuts down Hangouts on Air, you got to be very careful with who you're bringing on the show, because if you get somebody that's causing problems and you want to kick them off, you're going to have to shut down the entire Hangout and then start a whole new Hangout with a different link. Now, you can do that while you're still broadcasting live on OBS, but then you're going to have to send the link out to every person that was on your show, minus the violator. So I do believe that Hangouts, the consumer version of Hangouts, will remain until the end of the year. And at the beginning of 2020, Hangouts is going to be replaced by Hangouts Chat and Meet. It's going to be a more updated version of Hangouts, and I believe, from what I've read, that they're going to migrate, people from one platform to the other, meaning that if you're connected with people on Google Hangouts, you won't lose those contacts. They will transfer over automatically to the new Hangouts Chat and Meet. At that point, you'll be able to use that to bring your panels on through OBS, Open Broadcast Software, which is why I'm going to be doing this training this Tuesday afternoon. It's going to start at 1 p.m. Eastern on Tuesday, July 30th, which is 10 a.m. Pacific time. This is going to be a 4-hour stream minimum, 6-hour stream maximum. Okay? And I'm going to be showing you folks in great detail and answering any question you have in great detail how to use OBS. Okay? I'm going to, this is what I'm going to suggest people to do. Okay? You're going to want to install OBS on your laptop or desktop. You cannot do this from a mobile device, obviously. It has to be a laptop or a desktop. You're going to want to install OBS before that show starts, before that live tutorial starts. But you download OBS. I believe it's obs.com. Let me check it out. If you just type in OBS download, you want to go to obs.com, obsproject.com /download. Now, there are two versions of OBS. There's the Streamlabs version of OBS, and there is the regular version of OBS. I highly recommend you folks download and install the regular version of OBS. Because I'll explain more about that when I do the live show. Streamlabs OBS is basically a rebranded version with a few extra fancy features you really don't need. And in my opinion, it kind of affects your, how do I explain this the right way? It affects your stability of your stream sometimes. There are a lot of times where Streamlabs OBS doesn't run as smoothly as the original version of OBS, which is why I'm recommending you folks download the regular version of OBS. And once again, just go to, type in OBS download. You'll see the link there, obsproject.com/download. And the reason why Streamlabs can even create their own version of OBS is because OBS is an open source project, and anyone can create their own version legally. Now, I'm going to be using the regular version of OBS, which is what I use to show, how to set this up, live on the air. So if you want to follow step by step, please download the right version. Now, for the most part, Streamlabs has similar features, and you'd be able to figure it out. But I'm letting you folks know, if you download the regular version of OBS, it's going to be a lot easier for you to go through this tutorial and to also stream in the future. It's a much more stable version. It's the original version, not the repackaged version by Streamlabs. So that's that. Now, let me just take a look at the chat real quick, see if anyone's in there. We got 25 in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Does anyone have any questions so far about this OBS tutorial that's happening this Tuesday, July 30th, 2019 at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time? Now, it's going to be live here on my channel, but it is not going to be a public event. I repeat, it's not going to be a public event. It's not even going to be an unlisted event. This is going to be a private event. And I'll be able to only have a maximum of 50 people on this because it'll be a private live stream here on YouTube. Now, there are many reasons why I'm doing that. And, the people out there that have been stealing my content and relaying my live streams will not have the opportunity to relay this live stream and steal this content, because this is going to take a lot of work, folks. This is going to take a lot of work and time, and I only want people to see this that are going to get something out of it. Diana Wirtz says, "Hey, Susie, sounds awesome. I need the lake. I'm so happy you are getting some rest and relaxing." Okay, folks, I haven't received one question regarding moderators. If you have trolls coming in the chat, please ban them immediately as soon as they come back in. I'm going to keep moving forward with what we have to do here. So, does anyone have any questions regarding OBS? There are people here in this chat that have asked me if I'm going to be doing an OBS tutorial, and no one's asking questions regarding it. We've got 25 people here, and most people are not even chatting. I don't understand it. What's going on, folks? Are most of you banned? I know there are some actual people here. Okay, so we've got 4 people. Diana, welcome to the show. Hey, Diana Wirtz. So again, this is going to be a private stream. Okay? If you want to get access to this private stream happening this Tuesday, July 30th at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, it's going to be a 4 to 6 hour stream. Okay? You're going to need to reach out to me, and you're going to have to email me. Not Hangouts message me. You're going to have to email me to my email below in the description. Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. That's Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. You're going to have to email me. and in the subject line say, I want access to the private OBS stream. In the subject line, I want access to the private OBS stream. Okay? You need to email me from the email account that you use to log into your YouTube account, because I will give that email account access to the private stream. It is very important. It is very important that you email me from the account that you log into your YouTube account, because once again, you will need to be logged into YouTube with that account in order to access the private live stream. Additionally, I will be able to email you the actual private stream link, because it's not going to be publicly available anywhere. And now here's the thing. For anyone out there that has the private stream link, okay, even if you take that private stream link and try to send it to somebody else to stick it to me, they're not going to be able to view it, okay? And I'm going to be very, very careful who I allow on this stream, because, you know, there are people out there that can create fake accounts to try to get access to the private stream, and that way they can log in and restream this on OBS. I know how crazy some people are out there that have been restreaming my stuff. I'm going to make 100% sure that this is completely private. So you're going to have to reach out to me by email, and I have to at least know, I need to at least know you for quite some time, or you know someone that I've known for quite some time. I'm taking this very serious, folks. I do not want to take any chances of anybody restreaming this OBS tutorial. Okay, now this OBS tutorial, for those of you that cannot make this, I will be putting this up on my Patreon the next day after we do it live. And for $5 a month, you'll be able to access that stream and any other stream or video that I have behind my paywall on Patreon as well. So in case you can't make it, okay, you'll be able to access it as a pre-recorded replay by going over to Patreon afterwards. Okay, so that's pretty much what's going on here. Does anyone have any questions here? Susie Q7979 says, I am Diana. We haven't been here since 2012, and it's amazing to be back. Okay. Does anyone here have any questions regarding the OBS tutorial, the private live OBS tutorial I'm going to be doing on my channel this Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific? Let me know, because I'll be shutting down this stream in about 10 to 15 minutes from now. Also, folks, I am going to be doing this for free, but I also want you to understand that it takes a lot of time and effort to put this together. And I will be kindly asking you folks for donations if you feel so inclined, if you feel this is valuable and you want to donate to the OBS Training Fund. I'm going to be running the OBS Training Fund starting today and throughout the rest of the week up until the point of where I do the live stream. I will also be running the OBS Training Fund during the live tutorial for the people that join me privately should they feel inclined to donate. Folks, this takes a lot of time and a lot of effort. I've been working diligently behind the scenes to put this together. Let me tell you, it's going to be crystal clear in 1080p HD. You're going to be able to see everything right on your screen. So again, like I mentioned earlier, and I forgot to go back to this because I got distracted for a second. Yes, similar evil. You have to email me, but I don't really know you that well. You could be a sock account in here trying to get the link so you can restream it. So I'm just letting you know that, you know, I've got to know who you are. Because if you're just somebody trying to get the link so that way you can log into, you know, the stream and then take the logged in version and relay it out there. If I find out anybody's relaying this live stream, you're going to be copyright stricken immediately. No doubt about it. because I'm taking all preventative measures to prevent this from happening. Okay? So yes, email me, Coach Eli, coach@eliasmelas.com. Now again, let me get back to what I've been trying to say now, for the third time. The best thing to do, folks, is to either have two computers side by side, or maybe have a tablet if you have a tablet as a secondary system. On your main system, you're going to want to download OBS. And after you download OBS and install it, you're good to go. Put that on your laptop or desktop. You are not going to want to be watching and participating on this tutorial through your laptop or desktop where you have OBS installed. Okay, you're going to want to either watch it on your smartphone or preferably a tablet or another computer, or if you can watch YouTube on your TV, do it there, because you're going to want to be able to see what I'm doing and duplicate what I'm doing as we do it step by step. Okay? Now, most smartphones today are at least 5.5 inches on their screens. You can see, you'll be able to see this on your smartphones, especially if you tilt your phone landscape mode, not portrait mode. But preferably, you're going to want to have a second way to view this on a larger screen than that, whether it be a tablet or whether you can watch YouTube on your TV. Because again, you're going to want to see what I'm doing. You're also going to want to be doing that along on the computer that you're going to have OBS installed as the stream is happening. Okay? Folks, no one else is going to do this. I've seen many people out there do OBS streams or do OBS tutorials. And let me tell you, when I was learning OBS, I went through 10 different tutorials, and it still wasn't good enough. I had to play around with it myself to figure it out. Now I consider myself an expert on OBS, and I'm going to share my expertise with each and every one of you. And I'm going to answer any question you have. Any question you have. Okay? That will include, I have a slow internet connection. Can I still run a live stream? Sure. I used to have a slow internet connection before I got fiber. I have settings I can share with people that have minimal bandwidth. Now, you're going to need to have at least 1 megabit up or you're screwed. If you don't have at least 1 megabit up, which most people do, you're screwed. Now, most people out there have 5 to 10 or more megabits per second on their upstream. Okay? I'm going to show you folks live on the air what to do to figure out your internet speed. You can actually go to a site called speedtest.net and actually test your downstream and your upstream. I will test mine. You'll see how fast my fiber line is when I go through, with you folks regarding this aspect on the actual tutorial. So we're going to test your speed. I'm going to ask you folks, do you have a webcam? Is your webcam a 720p webcam or is it a 1080p webcam? Okay. Now, some people might have 4K webcams. Those aren't as popular yet because 4K is not mainstream yet. It's probably going to get there. But on this stream, we're going to be dealing primarily with 720p and 1080p webcams. Okay, and I'm going to show you folks how to figure that out and how to set up your OBS to stream at the right resolution with the right bit rate, which means, taking how fast your internet speed is, your upload speed on your internet is, which is what I'm trying to say, and telling you what to put into OBS to maximize your quality without affecting other aspects of your system that you may need internet bandwidth for. So there's a lot that we're going to go over, folks. I'm just letting you know it's going to be a very extensive stream with this OBS tutorial. No one else is doing this, folks. So again, you're going to have to email me. Hang on one second. Okay. Apparently, I can't use OBS with a Chromebook. No, you cannot, because Chromebooks, I believe, use the Android operating system. Lisa Lovelace. So you're going to have to get a laptop or a desktop. Folks, let me tell you something. If you're a millennial that doesn't have a computer, a regular computer, you got to get one. I'm telling you, folks, just because we have smartphones and other mobile devices that can do most of what we need to have done today, it doesn't mean that there isn't still a use for a laptop or a desktop. When you're streaming on YouTube, it's better to do it from your laptop or desktop. And when you're running OBS, you cannot run OBS from your mobile device or even a Chromebook, because I believe Chromebooks are considered a mobile device, even though they have that keyboard, Lisa. You can actually, I believe, remove the keyboard and flip it the other way, right? And you can use it as a tablet as well, right, Lisa? So anyway, 26 people in the box. Thank you so much for being here. Moderators, I need you to moderate the chat. If people are coming in here and just trolling stuff and talking smack, and you have known me for a while and you know how I like to moderate my channel, just ban these people. Let's not worry about it. I figured out another way. Well, how is that, Lisa? Because there's no way you're going to be able to there's never been a way to run a Hangout from your mobile device. Never. Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about, Lisa. You gotta be clearer with your questions. Folks, if you have questions to ask me regarding this right now, be very, very clear on what you need me to answer, and I'll answer it, and I'll get you prepared for this. But again, it's happening this Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. It's going to be a minimum of 4 hours, maximum 6 hours. If I had to guess, it's probably going to go 5 to 6 hours, folks. And folks, clear your schedule. Clear your schedule, because if you're a YouTuber and you've been using Hangouts on air, or even if you're just someone that does it as a hobby and you enjoy doing, panels on YouTube and bringing people on, you're going to want to be here for this. You're going to want to clear your schedule and be here for the entire stream. Okay? Again, this is going to be a private stream. This is not going to be about how many people are in the box. This is not going to be about, average view duration or views. I am doing this for the people that, really care about my message, that have been supportive of me. I'm doing this to give back to you folks. Okay? But at the same time, I'm doing it privately because I just don't want other people to relay this and steal this. And I know they're going to try to do it. I know there are going to be people trying to send me their emails to be able to get the private link so they can restream me. If somehow something slips and this gets relayed elsewhere, I'm letting you folks know that I will be sending a copyright takedown notice in the middle of the stream to shut those people down. And don't test me on that, because I've taken people down legitimately. I'm not threatening people. I'm promising you that I'm going to protect my content from this point on. 27 in the box, thank you for being here. I want to know how you do the green screen. I want a unicorn one. Well, Lisa, you first need to go out there and buy a green piece of felt called a green screen. Okay, if you go to Amazon, Lisa, and I'll talk more about that on the actual tutorial. If you go to Amazon and just type in green screen, you should be able to find, it's basically like a green blanket is what it is. Okay, and you should be able to find them from $30 on up. I'd probably buy one that's at least $50 to $70 to get a good quality one. You can get them cheaper, but those typically don't last as long. And once you buy that, all you have to do is either get a stand for it or put it up on your wall. And then once that's there, I can show you folks how to use a green screen later on down the road. You're going to have to do what's called chroma keying through OBS. So like right now, you see this chicken here? Okay? That's a picture, because I'm standing in front of sitting in front of my green screen, and I've chroma keyed myself out to the point where you can see the picture behind me. So basically, all I am is a transparent image. Okay. Now, if I was to turn out the green screen background picture, you see that it's black there. Okay. It's black there because that's how the camera picks things up when you've keyed out a pretty good green screen. If I were to play with the settings now, you'd be able to see some fuzzy shit in the green screen behind me, but I'm going to put the picture behind me up right now. That's something I would like to learn. Thanks, Eli. Oh, nice. I can get that off of the Wish app for $2. Well, Lisa, if you're saying you can get a green screen piece of felt for $2, I'm telling you, it's probably going to be shit quality. If I was you, you want to do it right. Spend a good 40, 50, 60, 70 bucks and get a good quality piece of green screen. It's a piece of felt, you know, and it'll last you a long time and it will work a lot better. If you get the cheap ones, sometimes it's much more difficult for, those to be keyed out so you can become transparent. Now, what's also very important when it comes to green screen is you have to have lighting. Like for me, I have two LED lights coming at me to shine on my face. And I also have two photographer's lights that are just lighting up the green screen. So if you want to do it right and get the best chroma key so it looks good like mine does, okay, you're going to have to get, a bunch of lights. That's going to cost you for 4 lights about $150, $200. So you use two photographer's lights to light up the green screen, and then you use 2 lights to light up yourself. There's one light coming directly at me, and then there's one on the side to fill in the shadows off to the side. So there's a lot of stuff that it takes to make this happen, folks, and I'm going to be sharing all of that on this tutorial. Yes, I can. I have gotten some good quality backgrounds for photography off Wish. Cool. Great. If you can get that, if you can get a good quality one for $2, God bless you. Amen. This can be very cool. I've been wanting to learn how to stream. I'm excited. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely, Similar Evil. I don't know you too well, Similar Evil. I'm just hoping you're not a troll that's just trying to get the link so that way you can, maybe you're somebody else and you can, restream it. If I find out anyone's restreaming this, I'll find out who it is. I will take away everyone's access one at a time. I'll find out who it is, and then I will flag that stream for copyright. So I know these guys out there that have been stealing my content are gonna try to somehow restream this. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna freaking happen. I enjoyed this stream. Thank you very much. Well, it's a great pleasure having you here as well, Lisa. And quite honestly, Lisa, I'll say a few things here. Seems like lately you've really been turning things around and taking care of yourself, and I'm proud of you. I know we've all been through some shit, including you, and it's good to see that you're doing well. Okay, good to see that. No, Elias, I'm here in good faith. Okay, dude, I'll take your word for it, man. If something happens, something happens. I'll take your word for it. But folks, if you want to be a part of this epic OBS tutorial stream, this is going to be a very, very thorough tutorial, okay? It's going to be extensive. Anything and everything you need to know about it, okay? You're going to have to go below in the description section and find my email, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. And in the subject line, just write something to the extent like I mentioned earlier. I want to be a part of the free, private OBS tutorial. Okay? And email me from the same email that's associated with the YouTube account you're going to be logging into, because you're going to have to be logged into your YouTube account and have the link to be able to access it. You need both. For those people that somehow get this link and I don't have your email input onto my stream through YouTube system, you will not be able to view it. You won't. So there's going to be there's going to be a lot of control on the stream to protect my content. So make sure, like I said, you email me from your email account that's attached to the YouTube account. Okay. The same YouTube account that you log into YouTube, you need to email me from that account, or at least, in your message to me, in your email to me, say, this is the email I use to log into YouTube. Add this email so I can have access to the stream. Okay? Let's see here. 8-bit, nothing wrong. Oh, I'm missing some messages here. 8-bit, since you haven't been on, I've been watching old movies. Well, 8-bit, okay, you're a creator, bro. I mean, does the world end when Coach Eli doesn't stream? Is that what's going on here? Is that what's going on? I mean, seriously, man, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. So, anyway. Does anyone else have any other questions regarding this? I'm going to wait for a second. I got another text message I have to respond to very quickly. I'm getting some urgent messages here. And people have been just ringing my phone off the hook lately and messaging me. It's been pretty crazy. It's been absolutely crazy. So, give me a second. Just 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second here. Okay. We're good? All right. So, folks, I'm only going to be on for a couple more minutes. This was a very last-minute impromptu stream here. If anyone wants to donate to the OBS training fund between now and the show, or while I do that live tutorial show, please go to my PayPal. Nightbot just shared the link, or you can even go below in the description section of this live stream or live stream replay or any of my other videos. It's there. PayPal.me/Coach Eli. You can make a donation in any amount based on the value you feel you've received or will receive. And you can also add a note that I will read live on the air. Unless you request to remain anonymous, I will definitely honor and respect that. I respect people's privacy here. I do not dox people. So that's that. I haven't streamed much. I was watching the movie Killer Clowns from Outer Space and others as well. Well, that's cool, man. Similar Evil says, 8-bit, I thought that was a good movie considering its age. Okay, cool. Cool. You guys are making the most out of your free time there. So, yeah. I just want to check my PayPal before I wrap this up here. I don't think anyone's donated, but I'm just going to check. You never know, right? So give me a second here, folks. Yeah, it's good to be back on the air. When I'm not on the air for 3 or 4 days or so, it feels like something's missing. It really does. So it's really, really good to be back. So anyway, okay, so there are no PayPals that have come through. No worries. Any other questions, folks? I'm going to continue talking about this at the beginning and maybe at the end of all of my streams leading up to this. I can only host a maximum of 50. That's all YouTube allows for a private stream. So the first 50 people to reach out to me, you will get access to this. If you're not able to get on, then the replay will be available on my Patreon channel the following day, and you'll be able to access everything on my Patreon for a minimum donation of $5 per month. And there's a lot of other stuff out there. I've just uploaded a ton of videos to my Patreon, and thankfully I have fiber because I probably uploaded close to a terabyte of information, and I was able to do that in just a few days. I mean, I can typically upload about 100 gigabytes per hour. Let me just put it to you that way. That's how fast the fiber line is, and the only reason why it's even it's not faster is because where I upload my stuff to can only receive at about 1/5 of my upload speed. You can only imagine if these servers I upload to could receive at my full upload speed. So anyway, I'm getting some private messages behind the scenes. Okay. All right. I'll check those messages later on. I've also been tweaking my settings on my Streamlabs OBS to get it working smoothly. Yeah, I'm not going to be showing Streamlabs OBS. I mean, the concept is similar 8-bit, but I recommend using the actual OBS version. What I don't like about Streamlabs OBS, I mean, they do give you a couple of cool features on it. You can actually import your PayPal into it, and every time someone donates, it'll flash on the screen. But anything else you can do through OBS manually. And I'll tell you, the regular OBS is much more stable. It's not bloated. So when you have somebody that takes a piece of software and can legally alter it, anything that's altered from the original is not going to run as smoothly as the original. So my recommendation, you can actually run both. You can have OBS and Streamlabs OBS on your system, but I will be showing people using the actual OBS, not Streamlabs OBS, the actual OBS. So just type in OBS download and you will see it on there. I would highly recommend using that, but that's up to you. If you're going to be on there 8-bit and you're going to try to follow along through Streamlabs version of OBS while I share the information through the regular OBS, that's on you, but I'm not going to be taking any questions regarding Streamlabs OBS. It's going to be 100%, in regards to the regular OBS version, the original version. It's just much easier. Hey, Bushman, the Master Chef. LOL, says the Mad Aussie Bushman. Welcome to the show. Mad Aussie Bushman. Hey, Eli, I've been listening the whole time, driving home to the ranch. Hello, everyone. Hey, brother, how you doing? Welcome to the show, bro. I'm about to wrap things up here in a few. So, any other questions, folks? Again, I can only have 50 people maximum on this stream, this private stream. This Tuesday, July 30th, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, okay? Again, I'm going to be doing a very extensive OBS training tutorial, step by step. You're going to see it live on your screen in high quality HD. And let me do this. See, I have 2 instances of OBS running on my system. I have a secondary fresh copy that I was able to install in a fancy way. Let me launch that right now just to show you folks, to give you an idea of how clear it's going to be. Okay? Let me do this. Let me go to my email browser. By the way, folks, if you haven't already subscribed to my secondary channel, A Grip on Life 2 Uncensored Live Streams, do me a favor, go in the top box, in the search box, and type in A Grip on Life 2 and subscribe and bang the bell to A Grip on Life 2 Uncensored Live Streams. I will be doing more of my, controversial type of streams there in the future, and you never know. I may be starting sooner than you think, so make sure you go over there and subscribe and bang the bell, okay? Turbo Alpha, I'm more of a Streamlabs OBS kind of guy because it's gamer friendly with many Twitch friendly features. I have both OBS, though. You can do everything through regular OBS. What Streamlabs does is it streamlines it. It basically, gives you some extra features without you having to go manually do this shit. It gives you an option to put in the YouTube chat. With OBS, you have to use a browser source and then put in the URL of your stream, and then basically, or the URL of your chat. And I'll show you folks how to get that. And then you can add CSS code to give the fancy graphics like I have showing right now on mine. So let me see here. I was going to show you folks how this is going to look like. Let me go to the display capture. Let me go to display capture. Okay. Now, you see this is kind of crazy right here, right? Okay, it's kind of crazy because you're now seeing the OBS I'm using to run the stream. You're not going to have this crazy window within window within window. Okay, this is the secondary OBS I'm going to be using for the tutorial. It's a fresh version. Now I'm going to go to my phone. I want to make sure it's coming through clear. So give me a second there, folks. Make sure it's coming through. Yeah, you can see that, right? So let me just show you how clear it's going to be, okay? I'm going to show you folks, how to create profiles, how to create scenes. I'm going to show you folks settings, okay? You should be able to see that. All the settings here on the settings panel on the bottom right, your stream settings, your output, set up your audio, set up your video, your hotkeys, and then there are some advanced features as well. Okay, so I'm just showing you folks. If you look at this right now, okay, and I'm gonna do it in a way where I'm probably gonna make my image a little bit smaller, and I'm gonna put the chat box probably a little bit smaller, so you folks can actually see what's happening here. But let me know what you think about the quality, folks. Can you folks see this? Okay. You can go down here. You can add some sources. You can add, for example, your video capture device, Windows capture, browser. You can add a browser source in there. I'll show you folks how to do all this stuff. I'm just basically giving you a little sneak peek of the quality that you're going to, see on your screen. You'll be able to see me. You'll be able to see the tutorial clearly. And you're going to learn everything, folks. So let me go back to the other OBS. Now you're going to see me crazy there for a second until I get back to the main screen here. 21 in the box, thank you for being here. Okay, folks, any other questions? Any other questions? Because I got to wrap this up, and then I'm going to go take my walk. I know it's getting late, but I'm going to go take my walk at the park. All right, so one final time, folks. If you want to be a part of this free, private, live, extensive OBS tutorial happening this Tuesday, starting at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, for a minimum of 4 hours, maximum of 6 hours. It'll probably be more than likely 5 to 6 hours. Okay, if you want to be a part of this, you need to go below the description section and find my email, Coach Eli at coacheli@melas.com. Make me aware in the subject line. I want to be a part of this, private, free, live OBS tutorial. You need to email me from the same email you use to log into your YouTube account, because I will add that email to grant you access to be on the stream. It's very important, once again, that you email me from the same email account you use to log into your YouTube account. Okay, and if you don't email me from that same account, make me aware that this is the email I used to log into YouTube, so at least I know the proper email to add access to grant access to. Okay? I can add up to 50 people. So it's first come, first serve. Okay? First come, first serve. I will not be responding to Hangouts messages regarding this. I will only be taking requests by email. Coach Eli at coacheli.com. What's the best bit rate and quality? Would be best to run on a low-end laptop. Well, here's the thing, 8-bit. What kind of a webcam do you have? If you have a 720p or 1080p webcam, you see, you have satellite internet. You've got 3 megabit upstream. Okay? So, folks, you want to use about half of your upstream to upload because you may need other upstream bandwidth to do other things, such as if you're doing a response video, if you're doing a reaction video, you're going to need to have additional bandwidth left. Okay, if you're running a panel on Hangouts. Or using another platform, you're going to need upstream bandwidth for that as well, upstream and downstream. So basically, I would set your OBS to 1500, which is 1.5 megabits. Okay, and then honestly, man, I would set your screen to 1280 by 720. You at least want to be at 1280 by 720. I'll share more about that when we do the extensive training. But that's just a little heads up right there, okay? For you 8-bit, that's a little freebie there to get you started since you asked, okay? Any other questions, folks? Any other questions? All right, folks. I'll be back tomorrow, probably in the late morning, early afternoon for another stream. I've got some videos I'm going to do some reactions to, and they're good. They're really good, and they are not from people that we know. So, but they make a lot of sense. All right. So, have yourselves a great night, folks. And Coach Eli at coacheli.com. Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. Coach Eli at coach.eliasmelas.com. And that's that. There you go. All right, folks, we're done. Have yourselves a great night, and I'll see you all next time. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Good night. Bye.